Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to my new video. It's Hypno here. I really hope you enjoy, and I just got to number 1, 2, and 3 in Germany with a new Logbait deck, which I just created today. And yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys my best games which got me here. Also, a game against Riley with both of us playing Logbait. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, please make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, let's get started. We against Elop right here, and I have no idea what Elop is playing, honestly. Just gonna go for Wallbreaker split in the back, and yeah, this deck runs with Wallbreaker's evolution and Goblin Barrel evolution, and it's quite nice to play the Wallbreaker evolution again, since they really haven't been played like in any Logbait decks recently. But to be honest, with this deck right here that I built, with the Cannoneer Tower also, the Wallbreakers actually work out perfectly, and you don't even need the Evo Valk anymore, because the Evo Valk is like mainly broken in the matchups against heavy beatdown decks, right? But now you have the Cannoneer, which is also very good against beatdowns, so you mostly don't need the Cannoneer anymore, so you can, or you don't really need the Evo Valk anymore, since you have the Cannoneer to even it out, so you can just run the Evo Wallbreakers instead for better pressure. And yeah, this deck is super fast cycled, so you get to your Evo Wallbreakers and Evo Goblin Barrels quite fast, and yeah, quite early into the game also. Like you mostly get both of them before even double elixir hits, so you can get a lot of value out of them early on. And he's very low on elixir now, so that's gonna be very nice. Evo Wallbreakers Goblins on the right. Look at that. He doesn't have any elixir to stop that. He goes for arrows on 3 elixir, but now I have my Evo Goblin Barrel and my Princess, and I'm just gonna go Princess to force her to respawn, since I know his cycle is very awkward for that, so no need to go for the barrel yet. And look at that, we do get 2 Princess shots, and he still needs to waste the Night Witch, and I still saved my Goblin Barrel, so yeah, Goblin Barrel is gonna be perfect to take out that right side tower, but I kind of want to save my Goblin Barrel for a moment until I feel like he really can't defend it, and I can make sure that, yeah, I either pressure the left side really nicely with it, or the right side tower will definitely fall, and I could just defend the cannon card with my spirits, so I'm just gonna pressure with my Evo Barrel Wall Breakers, and yeah, defend the cannon card with the spirits, and look at that, that's gonna be tower down on the right side actually. And yeah, now I have to make sure I defend the Golem push. Of course, the Evo Valkyrie would be nice to defend right here, but I'm honestly like not scared, since I have the Cannoneer, and even if he takes my left side tower, I should still win, since my right side tower is still super healthy and his left side tower is almost down. So yeah, looking pretty good right here. He goes for the Evo Bomber. Gonna try to kill that with my Valkyrie. The Evo Bomber will kill my Princess, and I'm gonna go for like both of my spirits right here. I probably can't defend that, but I'm still just gonna try. And okay, wait, I think we actually did defend right here. Yeah, there's no way that's gonna be taking my tower. I can just defend or distract the skeleton dragons and go for my next spirits, and that should be GG's right here. He doesn't have enough time to make a push, so yeah, gotta take the BM against Elop right here, since he has BM'd me in the past, and yeah, I respect him as a player, but just gotta hit him with the BM, since he has BM'd me in the past. So GG's right here against Elop, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against Riley, and guys, one thing is for sure with this deck, Cannoneer is the best tower option in the current meta for my deck right here, but yeah, Princess Tower and Dagger Duchess Tower also work out quite well with this, so just gonna be showcasing that for 2 games right here, one game with Princess Tower and 1 game with Dagger Duchess Tower, and yeah, not playing the Cannoneer for 2 games, just to show to you guys, if you maybe don't have the Cannoneer Tower maxed, you could still play this deck with another tower. It works out very well, and just gonna go Fire Spirit right there to block the Dart Goblin for a bit, and yeah, that way it can't really get on tower. No hits taken from the Dart Goblin, a little bit of chip with the barrel, and I'm very confused right now. I actually think he's playing my Logbait deck, which which I created with the Ice Golem to counter Evo P.E.K.K.A. So that's quite nice seeing Riley play one of my Logbait decks right here against like another Logbait deck which I created myself. So yeah, 2 Logbait decks which I created myself in this matchup right here. Riley playing one of them, myself playing one of them. It's always very nice having a, like, not a mirror matchup, but a matchup between 2 Logbait decks that are very unique, which both of the Logbait decks right here are. So yeah, let's see what we can do. And honestly, I think this should be a very good matchup for me. I mean, both of us don't have the log, but I definitely do have the better consistent goblin barrel defense, and he can't really like stop my evil wall breakers also. I mean, Inferno Tower would stop them, of course, but that's just too expensive, and without the Inferno Tower, it's almost impossible for him to stop them. Very nice Dart Goblin from me right there. That's gonna kill his Dart Goblin almost instantly, and that way he still has to, yeah, waste the Ice Golem, and yeah, I can also pressure him quite nicely with my Evo Goblin Barrel now. Go very aggressive with like the wall breakers on the left side also, because yeah, of course he has to commit a lot on the right, and I still get damage on the left side, which is great, and his right side tower is almost down. I'm just gonna go goblins like this to defend the barrel. That's gonna be no hits from the goblin barrel right there. Just go, okay, very nice ice golem right there, but I can just go princess like this to snipe his princess, protect my dart goblin, and the thing is, I can always protect my dart goblin, and I have better protection, so I will always be able to protect my dart goblin, and he can't really protect his because mine will just kill his dart. My Dart Goblin will just kill his Dart Goblin, and there's nothing he can really do against that, so that's always gonna be quite nice. Just gotta make sure I block the Dart Goblin right here, go for barrel on defense to make sure the barrel doesn't connect, and at this point I don't even want to be very aggressive because I know his only chance is to get a good counter push going if I go too over aggressive, and then he could possibly take my tower, but if I just play it safely, there's no way he can get enough damage to take my tower, and yeah, he can't defend the barrel consistently, so I just need one more good barrel to take the tower, and then it should be GG's right here. So just I'm setting up my princess in the back because I know he doesn't have anything to take that out. Good fire spirit in the middle. Doesn't block the princess though, and yeah, I don't really mind that damage on the left side. He has to be very careful that he also doesn't go too over aggressive because that's gonna be over in a second if he goes too over aggressive, since he won't be able to defend his tower. And my Dart Goblin is taking out everything right there. Look at that. Wow, that even took out the next Dart Goblin. I can just go Barrel Princess now. Good Ice Golem from him. Good Evo Skellies also, but I don't think he can stop the Evo Skellies now, honestly. Just gotta make sure I defend the barrel, and yeah, look at the Evo wall breakers right there. He couldn't really stop those because he didn't have anything in cycles. So GG's right here against Riley, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here, yeah, playing the Dagger Duchess Tower for one game, and Dagger Duchess Tower is currently for sure the worst tower since there's a lot of beatdown decks with the new Evo P.E.K.K.A, and I also know that this guy plays the Evo P.E.K.K.A, so yeah, I was kind of hoping to not face the Evo P.E.K.K.A deck or beatdown, since Dagger Duchess Tower will for sure struggle against that. And yeah, that's also the main reason why Dagger Duchess Tower is not being played currently, but there's still a lot of outplay potential with this card, especially it's kind of broken in a single elixir, and yeah, this deck is also overall very strong in single elixir, so you can like win a lot of matchups just in single elixir, honestly, and I could pull that like P.E.K.K.A to the other side, so my other Dagger Duchess Tower starts helping out. Just gotta make sure the P.E.K.K.A doesn't kill my Dart Goblins, so I go for Goblins, and yeah, he kind of messed up the King Tower activation right there, so looking quite good already. And look at that Dart Goblin, that's like getting so much damage onto his tower. And okay, he just goes P.E.K.K.A in the back. That's gonna be perfect pressure with the Goblin Barrel right here, like so much damage onto his tower, and it's gonna be quite interesting to defend that Evo P.E.K.K.A now, since I have Dagger Duchess Tower, and Dagger Duchess Tower is gonna be the worst tower to defend this kind of push, since I will just get out of ammo, and the P.E.K.K.A will keep healing itself up, hitting my troops, and I've kind of got to make sure the P.E.K.K.A hits my troops and while my Valkyrie, and while that I kill it with the goblins. Okay, perfect defense right there. We actually did manage to kill the Evo P.E.K.K.A, so yeah, that's quite a nice defense right there. He's also spamming the well played. I don't know why. I can just try to take both towers right here. Like Goblin Barrel on the left will take if he doesn't defend. And okay, he was over defending the right side. So of course he could stop the right side, but he still took so much damage on the right, and his left side tower fell. And that's 2 hits from the princess, even though he goes for the void. And he's not gonna be having his Evo P.E.K.K.A now, so I'm kind of chilling. I can go for Dart Goblin like this and then tank for it with the Electro Spirit. He went P.E.K.K.A, so I'll also go Goblins. And look at that, perfect Dart Goblin connection. He zaps also, but that's still tower down, and now I know I just gotta keep one of my towers to win, since I already took 2 towers. So even though I have Dagger Duchess Tower and this guy has a very heavy deck, I'm still cooking him. So you can see that even with Dagger Duchess Tower, this deck has, yeah, like works out very well, but this guy is playing a very weird Evo P.E.K.K.A variation, honestly. Like just a very fast cycle deck it looks like. Okay, he's going Evo P.E.K.K.A opposite lane, but I can just pull that Evo P.E.K.K.A back, honestly, and there's not enough time for him to get that onto my tower, and he's not even taking my tower on the right side, so even if I lost my left side, I would be able to win the game with the right side tower staying alive. And yeah, Goblin Gang plus like what's the name? Not Goblin Gang, Goblins plus Goblin Barrel and Valkyrie will actually defend the Evo P.E.K.K.A if you didn't know, unless they of course like arrows that away, but this guy doesn't have arrows, so yeah, that would also defend the Evo P.E.K.K.A, so GG's right here against this guy, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against Dragon, and yeah, back to Cannoneer right here, since as I said, it's the best tower for this deck, but as you saw, I didn't even lose with Princess Tower and Dagger Duchess Tower, so yeah, you can just choose yourself what you prefer to play with. Just know that Cannoneer will be the best tower. So yeah, let's see what we can do against Dragon right here, which plays Mortar Bait. So yeah, gonna be a quite interesting matchup, since it's gonna be quite interesting to see how we like perform against Mortar Bait, since last season this was the most played deck out of all decks in Clash Royale. So yeah, if this stays like that, of course we will have to see how we beat Mortar Bait, right? If that's being played a lot. He's just playing an interesting variation with like the Dart Goblin. Last season people weren't really playing Mortar Bait with the Dart Goblin, but I guess that works out quite well too, since yeah, Dart Goblin is a very good card overall. We do force out the Mortar right here. That's gonna get onto my tower, but it's not really worth it for me to defend that. I feel like I want to keep my Elixir and kind of get a better Elixir situation going, because I know to get damage, like real good damage against this guy, I need to be either up Elixir or cycle to my Evo Barrel, and gonna try to protect my Princess right here maybe. Okay, he just goes for the Cannon card. I was hoping he might go like Dart Goblin in the middle instead of Cannon card, but yeah, I guess Cannon card works out for him too. I could just snipe that with my Dart Goblin to get a counter push going after the Cannon card is dead, and gonna go for Barrel to the side while pressuring the right. And okay, good arrows from him. And just gonna go Princess and then predict him with my Fire Spirit, because okay, perfect Fire Spirit right there. He didn't have Cannon card or Skelly King in cycle, and besides that he only has like Splash or Swarm cards, which get taken out by the Fire Spirit, besides the Dart Goblin of course. So yeah, pretty nice Fire Spirit prediction right there. Valkyrie gets on tower and Wallbreakers get onto tower too, so that's perfect right there. Just gotta make sure I stop the Dart Goblin with my Goblins and then go for Electro Spirit to take out the skeletons from the Skelly Barrel, and yeah, that's honestly a perfect defense right there. I also have my Evo Barrel now, so okay, he goes Evo Mortar, so I'm gonna go Evo Barrel while like defending the Evo Mortar, since that way he can't really support his Evo Mortar and I can just take it out quite easily like that, and I still got good damage with the barrel. And look at that, the E-Spirit also chained his tower, so I only need like 300 more damage to take his full tower, and I can just go Valkyrie for the ability. Princess takes out all of the Evo bets, which is nice. I just gotta make sure, yeah, none of the Skellies get onto my tower. Block the Gang and the Cannon card so I can get the Fire Spirit onto that. Okay, perfect defense right here, actually. I don't think he will expect the Princess. He actually doesn't, so Princess gets on tower. He has to overcommit with the bats and bats and Dart Goblin, but he still has to defend that, and looks like he's just giving up right here, so that's gonna be GG's for the final game of the video. I think I showcased perfectly why my like new Logbait deck is so broken, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for my next video tomorrow. Bye!